Are large banks unsafe right now, and should I move my money to smaller banks?
Good question. No. FDIC is the Federal Deposit Insurance. Your checking accounts are insured up to $250,000. So if you have more than $250,000 in your checking account, come see me immediately afterwards. And then maybe you'll have to worry about that. But if you have $6,000 in a checking account and Bank of America, which is not going to happen, but if Bank of America went out of business, your $6,000 is federally insured, which means you are going to get your money if they go out of business. If you have $1 million in your checking account, only $250,000 of it is insured. So now you would have some that could potentially be at risk. Now, an extension of your question is, do smaller regional banks maybe offer a little bit better interest rate on my savings right now, or something like that? Potentially, yes. A credit union or a smaller regional bank might be able to offer you a better, you get 1.5% on your savings account as opposed to Bank of America, which is 0.25%. Because those banks are struggling, so they're paying their customers less or charging them monthly maintenance fees on their accounts or debit card fees or things like that to try to make up for the losses that they've had in the last several years. So remember when I told you need to make your savings something systematic and automatic? Maybe use Wells Fargo for your checking, but you need the ING Orange account for your savings. One, it's someplace separate, so you have to have that one extra thought process. Do I really need to transfer it to my checking account or not? Two, it gets it out of a place that may not be paying as good, I can guarantee you, is not paying as good of an interest rate as a smaller regional or an online savings account or something like that. But good question. Yes, ma'am.
How do you know how to pick a bank?
How do you know how to pick a bank?
Are there bad banks? Are there better banks? Like Bank of America versus Wells Fargo. You hear a lot of personal opinions. Oh, Wells Fargo.
To be honest, I don't have a personal opinion. They're all very similar. Chase and Wells Fargo and Bank of America, they all do, big banks, they all do essentially the same thing. As far as where it becomes important is maybe is it someplace that's going to give you a cheaper interest rate if you go to buy a car? A lot of times you go to buy a car and they'll say, do you have a bank that you want us to check the bank to see if they'll give you a cheaper interest rate? If you create a relationship with the bank and you tell the bank, I'm going to buy a new car, we're going to be calling you to check the interest rate that you would offer. Since I'm a customer here, can you tell me what interest rate you think I would get? And they'll be able to tell you that. And so then the finance guy at the bank is going to say, well, your bank is offering 3.99. We found another bank that's offering 3.99 and one that's offering 4.99. And you're going to say, well, I have a relationship with this bank, so I'll go that direction. As far as do I have an opinion if one is better than the other, no. So.